supporting what we're trying to do. And if you're not a member, I hope you'll consider joining us. I think it was Wayne Munn when he came in, he said it's so good to be seen. So it's good to see and be seen, and so this is a scene tonight where you're going to have a chance to see and be seen and also hear some amazing music. You're also going to have a chance to view the art that our members have brought in and had put up on the wall. I want to thank Green Tom for letting us pound those holes in the wall. And I want to thank Lori Learheim and Mary Claire for hanging it, Tom Capine for helping us with the lighting. So we really have a great display of art. One of my pieces here too, so see if you can find it. My name is Jane Waller. I'm the chair of the Waukegan Arts Council.
Looking for a quick time?
We have 13 members in our board of directors. Along with myself, the board consists of Lori Learheim, who is the vice chair, Kathy Jensen, who's our treasurer, Carolyn Brode, our secretary.
You have an option to fill.
Claudia Freeman, our acting secretary. Teddy Anderson, Sheila Craddock-Kagan, Sally Foster, Mary Claire Jakes, David Motley, Jim Neal, Jerry Sullivan, and our newest member, Juan Garcia, who is here somewhere. On the board of directors. We're just naming the board of directors. All the rest of you are our beloved members. If you are Facebook friends with Mayor Motley, you might have read his post yesterday morning on the subject of the life of our city. I'm going to echo what he said and kind of paraphrase. He said, Waukegan is moving forward because of the work of the pioneers in this frontier along the lake, where many wonderful volunteers have put countless hours of their talent, time, and treasure into developing the city as an arts destination. The Arts Council was formed in 2010 in response to the desire to promote the arts as a force in our town, because where the arts thrive, life is good. And we want life to be good in our town. So the Waukegan Arts Council is trying to be part of the effort of making Waukegan a better place. We hold quarterly meetings to give our members, who include artists, art lovers, and art-related partners, a chance to network and learn with each other and to see and be seen. Two of our meetings feature some educational program, and two are designed to provide an opportunity for fellowship and networking. And that's what we're doing tonight. It's a time for the enjoyment of music, and you really have a treat in store for you tonight. We have for your listening pleasure our hometown jazz great, Harrison Bankhead. And his partner tonight, Julie Wood. And I would like to take just a minute to read to you some of the things that I found online, what people have been saying about Harrison and about Julie. Julie Wood is a gutsy tenor and a baritone saxophonist who sings with the earthy gusto of an R&B diva, filtered through a hard bop sensibility. She is innovative and traditional, a superb saxophonist with a taste for long blues, drenched solos, and a sterling feeling for tradition and for what great saxophonists have done in the past. She plays her saxophone with a great deal of heart and a real heaping helping of soul. The venerable and versatile Harrison Bankhead has been a keystone of the Chicago jazz community for more than 3 decades. A deeply soulful and adventurous musician. He is an avant-garde musician with a journeyman's ability to fit within an array of jazz styles from straight-ahead jazz to free jazz. His playing is firmly rooted in the Chicago-based lineage. The dry warmth of his tones and his melodies have proved welcoming, even comforting, in the many contexts he has performed. So we're going to have Harrison and Julie come up, and we can listen and hear their music, and then they're going to give us a little bit of how they do what they do. So with that, and we're seating up here too for your enjoyment.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Our mayor and my former workout partner told me in his office at the city clerk's, just at random, he said, he looked me in the eye and said, Harrison, anything that you do in any part of the world is a reflection of your city. And don't forget it. I thank him for saying that to me. Wayne, Mayor Wiley. Thank you, everybody.
All right, we're going to start with a Thelonious Monk tune called Monk's Dream. And this is one that the wonderful Carmen McRae used to sing. I think there's a drummer that worked with Carmen right here in Waukegan, Mark Police. Does anyone know Mark Police? Maybe I got the town wrong. I dreamed of a life that was pure and true. I dreamed of a job only I could do. One man beside me, we'd be a team. Man, that was my dream. I dreamed it was music I had to play. I dreamed when I played, I would play my way. Two fast-naked children, boo-boo and two dreams that was abused. All through life I'd be cool and fortune would come my way. I'm struggling to get by, I'm trying to never lie. I mean exactly what I say. I dreamed I had faith and a life sublime. I dreamed of big prints in the sands of time. Smack dab in the spotlight, bathing in fame. Man, that was my dream. dreamed it was music I had to play. I dreamed when I played I would play my way. Two fascinating children, boo-boo and two dreams that was a beaut. All through life I'd be cool and fortune would come my way. But I'm struggling to get by, I'm trying to never lie. I mean exactly what I say. I dreamed I had faith and a life sublime. I dreamed I made prints in the sands of time. Smack dab in the spotlight, bathing in fame. Man, that was my dream.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, yes. Well, I've always knew that Waukegan for me was a place that I had many very valuable mentors. And one of the mentors was Marty Smitty Smith, who was the father of Smitty Smith, who played on the Jay Leno show for many, many years. Very, very. These guys, you know, when I was young, just took the time to talk to me. And another aspect, I'm gonna get to the mentors later, but another aspect was the parents around the city that they never discouraged us young guys from rehearsing with each other. Then we rehearsed in the garages, downstairs. It never was a hassle. They let us do our thing, and our thing we did, which was very good because we produced some fine artists in Waukegan. Some of my mentors was Floyd Adams, was a bass player around the community. I first saw him play at Whittier School with him and Marvin Smith. Wilson McKendry was another one, who in my formative years, even before my formative years, he showed me the fundamentals of the bass. Donnie Taylor was a teacher of Smitty Smith Jr. for many, many years. So Waukegan was a valuable, was a very good place to be mentored at, and I had many mentors. And moving forward into the city of Waukegan always gave me room to travel and do different things. They never inhibited me from doing anything. They always gave me a free space, particularly Mayor Hyde was one that let me travel all over the world without suffering, without getting fired from the city. You know, I get fired because, hey, you know, it was really rough. But I think Waukegan prepared me for what I was to do in Chicago, simply because as a young person, we can go from neighborhood to neighborhood, and from the Latino neighborhood to the, you know, cross the railroad tracks or whatever. And our parents never, the parents never did inhibit us. Playing with people like Terry James, who has a blues band, Terry James and the Blue Flames. It was my time with the Waukegan Symphony. Lynn Sherman, who was very influential with me. I'm not sure, I was asking Lynn around, is Lynn still around?
Oh yeah.
Is he still around? Yeah, Lynn was a great influence. Norm Lane, who was also part of the Waukegan school system. Just many positive influences for a young tiger like myself and others. to pursue what we wanted to pursue. And there was also the Waukegan school system with the orchestral school programs, which was fantastic, that produced people like Tony, forgive me, Tony Porter. Tony Porter is a great cellist that's doing things internationally. He's a great arranger for orchestras. Not to mention Marvin Smitty Smith, who was basically, he could do anything. Marvin Smitty Smith played many years with the Waukegan Municipal Band. He played bells. He had a perfect pitch, but he was a great jazz player who was schooled by Donnie Taylor, who I mentioned earlier, who went on to play with many different people, many jazz greats in New York, and settled for many years with the Jay Leno Band in California. So, God bless Waukegan. God bless Waukegan. And thank you for the Waukegan Arts Council for doing things. At this period right here, the Waukegan Arts Council is moving forward and doing many wonderful things around the city. And thank God for them and their efforts. And more importantly, the support of the people. Thank you.
All right, Harrison and I play in a band in Chicago called Chicago Calling. And the idea behind it is to feature music written or performed by famous people who came out of Chicago. And I was surprised when I started researching this project how many wonderful musicians came out of Chicago. And so the first tune we're going to do is a blues written by the great tenor player Gene Ammons, who came from the south side of Chicago, went through the DuSable High School, had a very famous band director named Captain Walter Dyatt, and Gene Ammons was one of his students. And this tune's called Hittin' the Jug, Hittin' the Jug. That was Gene Ammons' nickname, the Jug, and I thought it was because he must have been a big drinker, but actually it was because his head was very big around in circumference, and so one of his band leaders, the famous Billy Eckstein, started calling him Jughead, and then the nickname just stuck. So he was the Jug. All right, thank you. That was hitting the jug. The next Chicago great we would like to honor is a woman who was first called Ruth Jones, and then when she got discovered by Lionel Hampton and joined his big band, she became Dinah Washington. Oh. Yeah, and this was one of her signature tunes called What a Difference a Day Makes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Difference a day made, 24 little hours, brought the sun and the flowers. Well, there used to be rain, my yesterdays were blue, dear. Today I'm part of you, dear. My lonely days are all through, dear. Since you said you were mine, oh, what a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me, skies above can be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss is heaven. When you find romance on your menu, what a difference a day made. And the difference is a you. difference a day makes. Running far in the hours, by the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. My yesterdays were blue, dear. Today I'm part of you, dear. My lonely nights are all through, dear, since you said you were mine. Oh, what a difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's just heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you. Oh, what a difference a day made. Just 24 little hours. It brought sun, it brought flowers. Yes, there used to be rain, but what a difference a day made. 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 Very much. We'd like to honor another tenor player. I'm really into tenor players because that's what I'm playing, tenor sax. So the next great that came out of Chicago is Johnny Griffin. Johnny Griffin was a wonderful jazz tenor sax player. They called him the Little Giant because he wasn't very tall, but he blew a very mean saxophone. And this is one of his songs he wrote called Hot Sake. Hot Sake. All right, thank you. That was Johnny Griffin's Hot Sake. Hot Sake.
You want to say something about that?
Yeah. I'd like to say a special word about this next tune that was written by a very very special person, a mentor of mine, and so many people in Chicago. His name is Fred Anderson, and he owned a club called the Velvet Lounge, and he allowed us young guys for many years just to play and develop. For many years, he never went out of business. He was a great bookkeeper. He was an excellent bookkeeper. And he owned a charter. He never did own the building, but he was an accountant for his cousin Tips, for a place called Tips. And his cousin took ill, and he took over the charter. And he called it the Velvet Lounge. And so many people. It became internationally acclaimed just for his perseverance of keeping this place open. There's a lot of jazz places, they open. You know, Joe Siegel, he's been open for many years, the Jazz Showcase, for so many years, and we thank him because Joe, you really can't say too many bad things about him because he brought so many people around to Chicago. But Fred did a good job of staying open from roughly maybe 83 till the time of his death, which was about 3 years ago. And he was a fabulous instrumentalist too. So we're going to do a thing and to get dedicated to my friend Fred Anderson called Strut.
From Fred Anderson. We'd like to carry on. Let's see how much time we have. Yeah, we have time. This next tune is called The Old Country. And a gal named Nancy Wilson used to sing this. And she did spend a lot of time performing in Chicago. So we include her in our Chicago bunch, even though she's from Ohio. She said Chicago is one of the best towns for her, and she sold a lot of records there and was very popular on the radio and did a lot of live performing there. So this is something she recorded with, let's see, with wonderful saxophonist Cannonball Adderley. Yeah, and this one's called The Old Country. The Old Country.
We had a cheap one.
Yes, yes.
So it was like a half an hour line. The Canon one has about 4 hours. Oh, the shit was expensive. Go from, I think it's $450. But you can go underwater. I love GoPros. Camera. Maybe Santa will give me
Hey, you old man sitting by the lonesome road, it's about time you're quitting life's so tiresome road. You're so sad and lonely, you've got no family, just an old man from some old country. You ain't sad, no children, and I'm by your side. You left all your women, weren't you satisfied? Don't just sit there clinging to a memory of love left in some old country.
thank you so much. Before we do our last tune, I just want to thank the Arts Council, Waukegan Arts Council, for having us. Thank you, Harrison, for inviting me along. As I said before, Harrison and I play in a band called Chicago Calling, and our next performance will be at a place called the Hi-Hat in Chicago. It used to be called Katerina's. It's 1920 West Irving Park, and it's new ownership, and we'll be there Wednesday, December 17th. That should be the date, yeah, Wednesday, December 17th, with our wonderful drummer, Abriel Ra. So we usually play in a trio like that with Abriel, Harrison, and myself. So come on out if you can. We probably start around 8 o'clock. Don't have all the details yet, but that's what we used to do. Play from like 8 till 11:30 when it was called Katerina's. But now it's called the Hi-Hat. Hi-Hat. Yeah, Hi-Hat. So I also want to let you know I brought some CDs along, $15. I have 3 different groups. If you want to take some music home, come on up and see me about those. And our last tune is a blues called All Blues. And this is a version that I heard a recording of a wonderful singer who also came out of Chicago, the great Joe Williams. And yeah, Joe Williams. This song really, he really made this one famous. It's called Every Day I Have the Blues. But he actually did it later on in his life over the tune called All Blues. So it's a mix of Every Day I Have All the Blues. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, when you see me crying, baby, you know it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me, and nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me, and nobody seems to care. Oh, talk about bad luck and trouble. Yeah, you know I've had my share.
Thank you.